Hello, boys and girls. Welcome once again to Story Time with Grandma Pat. I've been away for a while and I'm glad to be back. Our story today is going to be For Everyone to Share, and it's a wonderful story about a little mouse. It was written by Jillian LaBelle and Daniel Howarth. Little Mouse was fast asleep in his soft, cozy nest. He was so warm, and he was snuggled next to his mother and his 6 brothers and sisters. And suddenly his nose tickled. "Achoo!" said Little Mouse. And here he is, in his cozy nest with his family. That would be just like you sleeping with your brothers and sisters. He did a big stretch from his tiny pink nose to his long curly tail, and Little Mouse scrambled out of his nest, and all around him it was dark and dim. But far away he could see something different, something that made his eyes water just for a moment. What is it, he thought. And here he is. He's looking at something in the distance. And Little Mouse pattered along a leafy tunnel, and strange smells tickled his little nose, and his whiskers quivered with excitement. Let's see, he's going through a tunnel. And suddenly he was there in the big brightness. And curiously, he tiptoed into the daylight. Now look at Little Mouse. Here he is. He just came out into the daylight, and he's seeing flowers and bumblebees and spider webs and the sunlight for the first time. He saw a tiny fat person dressed in a furry coat of black and gold, and he bzzz loudly in Little Mouse's ear. "Who are you?" cried Little Mouse. "Please tell me your name." And the furry person zzz even louder. "I'm a bee, Little Mouse." And he flew away, and he landed on something yellow and shiny. Little Mouse said, "Don't go, don't go. Please tell me what you're sitting on." Look at that beautiful bumblebee, and he's sitting on something. Let's see what it is. "This is a flower, Little Mouse," bzzz the bee, and he climbed right into the heart of the flower to sip his breakfast. "Bee, flower," murmured Little Mouse. "What a wonderful place this is." And he felt something soft on his neck, and he lifted his eyes up, and far above him was a glowing ring of light. It shone on his ears and his toes, and it warmed his little body up. "Please tell me, Buzzy Bee, who is that?" Little Mouse pointed high up in the sky, and here he is. He's talking to his friend the bumblebee. "What is that that's warming my neck and my toes?" "That's the sun, Little Mouse, the blessed sun, and she lives in the bright blue sky." "Bee, flower, sun, bright blue sky," murmured Little Mouse. "And what is that, Buzzy Bee? Please tell me." But Buzzy Bee had zzz away at that point. Little Mouse is seeing everything that he's never seen before, and he's made a friend of a bumblebee. Just then, something floated past Little Mouse's nose and landed right next to him. She was as blue as the sky and lighter than the air. "Oh, little sky," he gasped, "please tell me who you are." "I'm a butterfly, Little Mouse," she breathed, and a silvery laugh rippled over the flowers. "Bee, flower, sun, sky, and butterfly," murmured Little Mouse. "How wonderful this place is! And look at that beautiful butterfly. Isn't that the most beautiful butterfly you've ever seen? Beautiful blue. And there's even more," said the butterfly. "Look!" And she showed him the birds who fill the air with music, the whispering grasses, starry daisies, and dewdrops on a spider web. "And now I must go," said the blue butterfly. "Goodbye, Little Mouse." And up and away she fluttered. Little Mouse trembled with excitement. "I want to go home and tell everyone what I've seen." Let's see what happens next. But Mommy Mouse was already out looking for him. "Mommy, Mommy," called Little Mouse joyfully, "I've seen so many things here in this big outside. A buzzy bee, a flower, the golden sun, the bright blue sky, a butterfly, the birds of the air, and so much more. What is this place, Mommy? Please tell me. I want to know." "Why, this is the world, Little Mouse, the beautiful world," laughed his mother, and they trotted home happily together. "The world?" murmured Little Mouse as he snuggled into his mother's arms. "The new, big, beautiful world. But who is it for, Mommy? Who is it for?" "Is this world for us?" "Yes," smiled his mother. "It is a world for bees and butterflies and flowers, for birds and spiders and grasses that sing, and it's a world for all of us. It's a world for everyone to share." And now he's snuggled in his bed again with his mom and his brothers and sisters. And Little Mouse gave a deep sigh. And he curled into his sweet, warm nest with his 6 brothers and sisters, and he fell fast asleep. That was a wonderful story, boys and girls, but you have to remember, you never go anywhere without your mommy and daddy, because they're the ones that can take care of you, and they love you. So hope to see you again tomorrow night, boys and girls, with Story Time with Grandma Pat. Thank you.